So we got a box with contents that we don't even know what it is.
How do we hoist it up? Very carefully.
Well, I guess this is 1807. Airport security hasn't been invented yet.
All right, so here we are.
Mm-hmm.
A very striking visual style.
Yeah. The options screen had some interesting options. I could have sworn that the Macintosh actually had color graphics. I guess this wheel is connected to the ship. The mast there, I don't seem to be able to turn it. Unless I got to get closer.
Yeah, wouldn't
'Cause I
want to
noticed,
disturb the scene.
yeah, I guess it's true. I guess I'm more, less in the mindset of this is a mystery to solve and more in the mindset of this is a game. I need to touch everything.
This is a point and click adventure. We need to touch everything or stick it in our pockets.
Uh-oh, my box is too heavy.
And I did kind of laugh when you seemed to completely miss the dead body.
I'm a detective. I'm not looking for dead bodies.
Well, you're an insurance agent, so I would
Oh,
figure that you'd need to figure out who died. But yeah,
I only got far enough to write down East India. I didn't write down what type of company the East India Company is. I guess I'm climbing back down and taking the thing up myself. I'm sure this is wrong, but...
no, this is what you're doing.
Oh, okay. So I can just open it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, the book.
The settings did pretty clearly say a book would be involved.
There are more controls for manipulating the book than there are for moving around the game. Skim through the entire book first.
You might have pushed tab to close it.
Oh, yeah.
The game wants you to at least page all the way through once.
Okay, so this is the pocket watch.
Not memento mori. Remember that you will die. Memento mortem. Literally just remember death.
Remember that you died. And how. And tell me all about it, would you? Tell me about your father. What do you remember? I just gotta ask, is there supposed to be sound of some kind? Let's see, this is the kind of thing I'll have to cut out of the recording. Hey everyone, I'm Nito King. You probably know me by now. I've got a special host this time.
Oh, is that what I am?
Oh, it's your LP. I'm just playing the game here.
Yeah, so you're just playing the game and editing it and everything else, and I lord over like a middle manager. But yeah, I'm the McD, the guy that used to do a whole bunch of screenshot LPs and then completely 180'd and now is just basically doing video LPs because I'm lazy, I guess.
I think that's just part of everybody's life. You 180. I mean, I told myself I was never going to play this game, and look what is on my screen right now.
Yep. Return of the Obra Dinn. One of the games that been very much well, it's one of those games that is ballsy enough to put the name of the creator right on there. And it's when you have that, it's like, I think that's basically what Yahtzee said on Zero Punctuation. It's like, if you have a game that's ballsy enough, put the name right on the title, then you either have like a egotistical creator or you have something really good that they're confident in. And I'm going to say it's the latter. So this game is incredibly good. I'm going to say it's better than Papers, Please, which is the other game Lucas Pope is known for.
Haven't played that one.
Well, it's basically a bureaucracy em up. which is in stark contrast to this, which is a bureaucracy em up.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I just haven't actually played it myself. Yet another one of those things on the pile of I'll get around to it someday. But
I started playing Papers, Please at one point, but fell off. This game? Oh no. I started playing it, and I was playing it until I was done. It had its hooks right in me.
yeah, the only thing I know about this game is it's some kind of mystery. You know, the Monkey Island tradition of ship comes into port with no people aboard. You're trying to figure out what happened. And every time anybody on the internet ever touches the Witness, Portal, Filament, Fez, anything along those lines, somebody in the comments is there saying, "Ya gotta play Return of the Obra Dinn."
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I feel like every time somebody brings it up in some way or another, I will pipe in saying, yes, you should play this. It is incredibly good. But yeah, so one special thing, therefore, like some people might say, oh wait, somebody already LP'd this game. Yes, they did, but that was a double blind, like 2 players, both were blind. This one is a little bit different. So Nidoking is blind going in, but I know this game, and I have a list of absolutely everything you can look at, how everything lines up and all that kind of stuff. Because there's one thing about Obra Dinn. The game doesn't require guessing, but it sure as hell encourages it at some point, because it gets tough at times. So what we're going to try doing is no guessing. I'm going to sit here as overlord of the questions, and if Nidoking wants to put something in as a solution, I'm going to want the logical conclusion behind that. None of this, well, I think it might be this guy. I want some clear answers. And we want to see if you can get through this game without starting to guess your way through it. It might be terrible, but we'll figure out as it happens.
Yep, fair enough. I made it through most of Filament that way.
So let's kick it off.
I did poke around a little bit at the start of the game just to get my bearings, but we're going to start fresh here.
Yep, take 2.
I promise y'all, nothing happened.
Well, something happened, but we didn't have enough time to look at it.
Yeah, East India
before
Company.
realizing technical difficulties.
Well, I wasn't going to let everybody at home know that.
Like in my LPs, it's always at the forefront that at least I am a constant fuck up. So you're getting that too.
I mean, I am too, but I just sweep it all under the rug. Like, everybody gets to see the end result of a consummately refined professional process.
Well, we'll see how far that gets
the
us.
deleted sectors on my hard drive know how many times it took to get anything going right. Okay, yeah, so I see that we are from an insurance company.
Yep.
Company man woke me up.
Okay, so now we have audio, right?
Said you need
We do.
Obra Dinn.
Good.
At least I do. You should too.
Yeah.
Not many eager for that job.
I always had it. That's the thing.
Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
Okay, the funny thing is, there's actually a random choice of the main character.
How?
Carefully.
You can either have a masculine or a feminine voice. We got the feminine one the first time and the masculine one the second time. And I wanted at one point to do a joke where I would go, oh, Pog, feminine voice, RNG, we saved 2 frames. But then I thought it would be stupid. So I'm now telling the joke, but not saying it as a joke. So
okay. We'll get this right.
Okay, restarting for good RNG.
It's like, I never would have known if you hadn't told me.
Yeah, it's something most people will never know because they only play the game once.
Such a shame to play a game only once.
Well, I mean, fundamentally speaking, it's kind of in the genre.
I guess, but I mean, I have been replaying a lot of the games in the genre. You know, The Witness, well, granted, I got the free PS at home copy. I'm like, okay, I beat it on the PC. I'll play it on the PS4 when I got time.
I guess I did play Obra Dinn twice after about like 2 years between where I figured, okay, I forgot most of it, so I should at least have some degree of fun, and I did.
Company man woke me up. Said you need ferries.
Yeah,
to the
lucky you
Obra
if it takes you
Dinn.
2 years to forget stuff.
Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
There we go.
What's in the box?
All right, we got the cannon run.
Hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
All right.
Let's just get up here. I'm not sure what the trigger is to continue. I think it's time. So we just got to wander around a bit.
Probably.
Either that or it's getting close to that area
Yep.
of this unfortunate individual.
Well, I know it's there now. It's one of the few things I did manage to notice while I was going around the first time. Then we got this whole empty room. Beginning to feel like this is going to be a very disappointing game if it's full of things that I can't open. Oh, I get it. The X means it's locked.
Oi! It's too
And I think that was faster than the last time, so it must have been something with reaching that point.
Yeah, last time I spent like 10 minutes trying to turn this wheel. Before realizing, no, it's not that I don't understand the controls, I just plain can't do it.
The main character is too British to say something about it.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
See, I'm suspicious now. Because the guy knows that it's not the box that I need, it's stuff that I can easily take out of the box. It's like, maybe I'm going to need this box to carry stuff back. Alright, so I read the preface here. Somebody is apparently too sick to say something straightforward.
Did miss these two parts the first time around.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure what I would have needed to look at the time. And frankly, I'm still not. I mean, we're going from, like... We're either going from the southern coast of England to like, the very southern tip of Africa or vice versa.
Well, I mean, what were they going for? I think they were going for India, I think. So they would have to go the Cape of Good, the Cape route to get there.
Yeah, I suppose so, but it seems like their map doesn't really go far enough east to cover that. Like, they knew Africa was as far as they were going to go.
Well, it's more like the map was put there by that guy Post, so he knew. I mean, it in the beginning did say it never made the Cape Rendezvous.
Hmm. So they're putting this all together for our benefit.
Yeah.
Make sure you flip
Like
through
these-
all the empty pages.
Yeah, so like it said, he wanted to put it together himself, but couldn't, so you at least put the outline together. Now it's our job. Using this special watch.
I have a feeling I'm going to be surrounded by death, and there's not going to need to be much call to remember it.
Well, you could put it the other way around. There's going to be a whole lot of needing to remember. If we're going to figure out what happened here.
I've got a tiny notebook to write things down in. I think I'm good to go. I have it's much better with the music. I can tell that something happened.
Captain!
Yep.
Open the door! Kick it in. Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Voice acting is also incredibly good in this game.
Oh, okay, I can actually move here.
Yeah.
I just didn't bother last time. Okay, so there's the axe. I did see that. This guy is recoiling from something.
Alright, just one thing the game might not tell you. Right-click when looking at someone.
Oh, okay.
It will do this, which can be very handy in re-identifying people between scenes.
Yeah, that's going to be good, because I don't have a good memory for faces even when I do actually recognize people.
There's a few quality of life things I will allow myself as not giving hints, but just making things more playable.
Yeah, that'll help.
So, welcome to the main gameplay loop.
Okay, so I have to... Okay, so it'll just show me which people were there.
We're in the scene, yeah.
See, I've already forgotten which of these was the dead guy. If any of them
Well,
were the
if
dead
you
guy.
go out of that, you'll see that it shows you.
Okay. So I'm guessing the X's are the people we don't know the identity of.
No. Another UI thing, just the X marks the person that died.
Oh, okay.
So those were the things that guy said.
Ah.
There are some handy things that make keeping track of things pretty easy.
Yeah, you say that. I mean, this guy's got to be the captain, right? Well, I was going to say he's got the fancy hat with the ribbon on it, but that may or may not be the case. Okay, so person's face appears blurred because I don't have sufficient information to determine their identity.
So this is another thing the game does to help you. It will tell you once according to the game you have enough information to figure it out.
I got it. So these are the locks in VLR that tell you when you've actually learned enough to move past something.
So we can enter something at least.
Yeah, the problem is I've recently been playing through one of the Ace Attorney games. So while all the evidence suggests that this guy was shot by the captain, I'm going to suspect that's not what's going on because that's way too simple. Oh, okay. I still get to investigate. I thought I had like 15 seconds to figure out what all was going on. All right. So I think that's like a trail of gunfire. He's blocking my way into the room. I guess it's fair enough. It's his room. Table's overturned. I think they changed the furniture in this room. This might be a different room. Yeah, the room I went into before is out here. And I don't seem to be able to interact with anything directly. I can only look at stuff.
You are in a scene from the past. You can view only this exact moment.
Mm-hmm. Some kind of stick there. Don't see anybody around who could have been carrying it. I think I see what's going on. That'll be the door back to the present, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you're done.
Yeah, so I can only see the stuff that's visible from this point in the scene. So this guy is also here. Whoever the heck that is. He's got a knife in his mouth. This is 1807, so I don't think they had enough technology to let him stab the guy and run away and set up this fake gunshot happening over here. Lowering
I
some.
will also say, I'm not 100% sure the game makes it 100% clear. This is the moment of that character's death.
Alright, so yeah, and shot instantly.
When the game said their fate is known and can be entered, it was being truthful. I will give you this one.
True, but again, that doesn't mean that it's the most obvious thing. Besides which, these Macintosh graphics really leave a lot to the imagination. He seems to have been made of glass.
Yeah, that's supposed to be blood.
But he is the guy holding the axe. So it looks like maybe he was trying to break into the captain's room. The captain came out and shot him.
He did say, open the door lest we break it down.
He's pretty far away to be breaking anything down, though. And unless he was
they were
backing
still
away when he got shot.
Well, they might have still been just on the way there, or just standing in front of the door, like, all right, Captain, come on out.
Oh, okay. So it's just a...
It's just a list.
Yep, shot with a gun. It seems like that was the captain.
Well, go back to the people that were present. Like, on the book, because there's something you missed.
Shotgun R. Witterell.
You noticing something?
Yeah. That's the captain, right?
No, that's the character that was killed. That was the guy that was killed. Because that's what's said down there is what you put in. That was just what you wrote.
Now, hang on a second.
You put in "Shot with a Gun" by Robert Whitwell as his fate. And so when you look at him on the sketch, that will be there.
Okay.
But yeah, there's something else. It might be too obvious.
Well, this guy is, like, appears to be holding a gun, but it's all blurred.
Yeah, the blur. Not there. Or I'll just say it. The captain's unblurred.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, let's see that. So that is unblurred.
Oh, okay. So I
So
fill it in
the
here.
game is telling you this is somebody you can identify, and based entirely on the information that was given to you at this point, there is only a single conclusion that can be made.
I'm glad I'm not playing this on my own. I don't know how I would have known to click on all this stuff.
Yeah, like the UI can be a little bit tricky, but at this point, we're just establishing baseline gameplay stuff. It's basically the tutorial.
It would be nice if the tutorial told me that there was a tutorial.
Decisive information is rare.
You see, that's what I figured was going on. Like, some of this stuff makes too much sense, so it can't possibly be right. Okay, makes sense. Connected to.
I honestly never used this. To me, the see all memories on deck map was a lot more useful.
All right, makes sense. So I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is.
Yep.
All right. I figure that's probably all the information that I'm going to get here.
Well, also just a note, you might notice there's like two big sketches,
Mm-hmm.
and every character is only in there once. So there's like no duplicates or anything like that. And the thing said 3 others were present, which means there were 3 people, including 3 people and the one that was killed. So the guy we saw earlier going up the stairs with the knife, he was also in part of the 3.
All right.
So if you'll go up on the sketch,
Yeah, there we go.
there's the last guy.
All right.
Of course, don't exactly have a lot of information on it. But
Nope.
that's what all these other dead bodies are for.
Yep. This seems likely to be the captain.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie.
Well, that was quite a punch. Okay, so he's got the stick now. Okay, that guy's got a blade. I guess that would be better than a punch.
That's Hat Man we saw earlier.
Yep, so we know who that is now. It's the captain again. And there's a gun on the
He ain't
floor.
He ain't going down easy.
I suppose not. Okay, so that guy was already dead, and it's taking me back to the book. Like, as soon as I start to get a grip on what's going on, like, nope, better go back to the interface.
You can always just say, like, you just close the book and go back to the scene and take another look at it, and then open the book again.
Alright, fair enough. It says 2 others were present, but I don't think it's counting that guy.
Yep.
Somebody hiding out here? Oh. It's Knife Guy.
He was going up the stairs earlier. He's taking the roundabout way.
Yeah. I guess he could be trying to get into here, or he could just be jumping off the ship. I can't tell whether he's on a trajectory to get back under the railing or not. But I'd say this guy's fate seems pretty clear. Still don't know who he is, but I guess we call it knifed. If I can get it to stay on that page. Knifed by the captain.
Seems pretty conclusive, I'd say.
Alright. Can't even see him from this angle.
Yeah, we don't have leaning. It's not British, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, they left their weapons all over here, but the gun's not there anymore. Somebody must have picked it up.
Let's see what this one is.
He didn't have much time to say anything, did he?
Nope.
Okay, so that'll be the guy, yep. So he did come into the cabin. The captain apparently turned around. He doesn't seem to be wearing a whole lot of clothes at the moment, but that could just be the whole monochrome thingy going on. So he was clubbed in the head, again by the captain, but the captain's got a knife in his side. So probably that's going to end up killing him in the end. Now I gotta
you have to wait
for the game to tell me that a case is oh, there's somebody here. No, I don't get to see who is in the bed. I guess they call it a bunk in this context. Okay, so we're going to go with clubbed by the captain. Okay, now who are you? We've got the captain, we got that guy. Whoever is in the bunk here, I don't seem to be able to identify them. Oh, there we go.
That's a bit tricky sometimes.
That's not a fun interface. I don't like that at all. So, don't imagine there would be anything else useful to see outside. So let's see if we can find where the captain is. Captain?
Uh, You have a choice at times. You want to look at this, or you want to look at this.
Well,
Doesn't
let's
matter in the long
look
run.
at the one that I assume is the captain first.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Well, okay, so the knife turns out to have been largely irrelevant, I think.
Well, I figure not largely irrelevant, given the pool of blood that he tracked. But
Yep. So I think I've got some information. Actually, I can use the table of contents. So we know there's someone named Abigail Witterell. Captain is Robert Witterell. Has she got... I see. I think that first guy that was shot was the captain. Oh, no, Hoskett. That's her maiden name. She appears to be married to the captain, but her actual brother's is William Hoskett. I don't see any other obvious relations here. So let's work with this assumption. Get me out of this list. This guy is not
note.
unknown.
Yeah, the blur has gone.
This may or may not be correct.
So this is the feature that makes guessing still possible.
Yeah. Still, I'm not usually going to trust a game to tell me whether I have information or not. I also want to know, can I... Yeah, okay, so that's not the same sketch that I was looking at. But if I go back to the end... One of these sketches, we can see her, but...
Those are the same sketches. Like when you click on the sketches on the beginning or the sketches here, they are the same.
Oh, just like this part
Very
was on
blurred
top
in this.
before.
Yeah, this is the second sketch, or like the third, I guess. There's 3 sketches